Welcome everybody back to another episode of Non-Fungible News. As always, I am Tricky Boom. Today we're going to be going over the World of V Genesis collection. So people that have been around VeChain NFTs for a while, you may know what the Genesis collection is all about. For the newer people, it might be a little bit more in depth, so we are going to jump in and talk about the Genesis collection. So we'll go to the collections page here on World of V. We'll get into the Genesis. Genesis is a collection of 10,000 NFTs representing 198 countries, and each of them has 50 of each card. And then there is also the VeChain Landmarks card and the Flag card, which come in handy in different collections. And amongst all these cards, there is a number of different sets. So you see over here on the left, each Genesis card generates 10 wove per day for a total of 10 years, starting about a year ago when they launched, so about 9 years. So all of those are different sets that you can collect, and we will get into those. But say like the gold card or the platinum card, those were dropped depending on how many Genesis you minted. You may have gotten a gold card or a platinum card, and then if you hold a VeChain X node, then you would have gotten an X node card. And then the rest of them are based on different collections that you put together. So you can look on the marketplace here, the floor prices, offers, highest offer, and you heard at the beginning I mentioned that there was 10,000 cards, and this says there's 9,896. Well, that is because they have recently started burning Genesis cards. I think about 2.5 months ago, about August of 2022, they started burning them. And the way that they're burning them is they're using 0.5% of marketplace fees, because this is their marketplace NFT. They're using 0.5% of marketplace fees, and then the 6% royalties from these they're using to buy back and burn the cards. So that will reduce the supply, obviously make them a bit more rare, scarce, harder to collect the collections. So let's get into the different collections. As you saw earlier, there's all these different cards, but what are those cards? So that's a good place to get into their Discord. So you get into the FAQs, and you can scroll through, learn a little bit about their token, their native token. But we're just going to kind of talk about the Genesis today. So what are the Genesis NFTs? The World of V Genesis 2021 collection consists of 10,000 cards, 50 editions for 200 different countries that serve as utility NFTs, offering intrinsic value to the participants in the ecosystem. Each Genesis card generates 10 wove per day by simply holding them in your wallet, which you have to stake them. It was automatic. Now you have to physically stake them. Genesis cards can be purchased on worldofv.art, collections Genesis, where we were just at. The wove tokens generated can be claimed at any time from your profile dashboard and used to purchase NFTs on World of V. There is a 7-day soft lock period on the staking. Along with the 10,000 Genesis cards, there are also Genesis special cards, additional cards that provide specific advantages for the holders within the ecosystem. First and foremost, additional daily wove generation and increased wove generation in staking pools. Levels for special cards range from 1 to 9, with an increasing generation rate based on the level. Special card like Gold, Platinum, and X Node were distributed at the minting event and can only be acquired on the secondary market now. Other special cards can be claimed by completing a mini set. Genesis burn events. Genesis cards will be burned periodically using the fees collected from sales, royalties, and utilities, constantly reducing the total supply of the collection. So there's the breakdown: 0.5%, 6%, 6%, and then 10% on lottery tickets. What is a mini set? Mini sets consist of select Genesis cards characterized by rare features. By completing a mini set, you'll receive a special card that will generate an additional amount of daily wove tokens based on the card's level. There can only be 50 special cards for each mini set. If you seek to complete a set, make sure the Genesis card you want to purchase on the market wasn't already used to claim that specific mini set, so we will get into that. Then once you completed a mini set, contact the team using special cards claim, and they will get it to you. Current mini sets available. So this one here, the big one, special card level 9, and it requires all 200 Genesis cards, so the full set. Initial wove distribution is 50,000, daily generation 500. The Olympic card, it's a special card level 7. You need 22 Genesis cards, all countries that hosted the Olympics. Initial distribution is 30,000 wove, daily is 100. The Africa card, special level 6, 54 Genesis cards required, all African countries. Initially gives you 20,000 wove, daily 100. The Moon card, level 3, you need to get Russia, China, and USA. Initial distribution 10,000 wove, daily generation 50 wove. V hashes, so that's another set that you can get. So the V hashes are original PFP collection of World of V consisting of 10,000 randomly generated NFTs celebrating the VFam community. And so there is a special set that comes along with those, which is the Voyager card. Hidden among the 10,000 V hashes, there are 198 special squad V hashes, one for each of the 198 countries featured in the Genesis collection. By collecting a special V hash plus 3 Genesis cards of a specific country, you'll receive an additional Genesis special card. So it's level 2. Distribution initially 6,000 wove, daily is 30 wove. So this is their newest one, the World Cup card, in collaboration with Mad V Apes. It's level 4, and you need Argentina, Brazil, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, UK, and Uruguay. Daily wove generation is 60, and I believe the initial drop is 6,000. And then there's some links you can read here, so that is all found in their FAQ. Say you want to set out for World Cup set. If we wanted to do so, we could filter World Cup cards. So, in properties, World Cup, you can filter by claimed and unclaimed. So it shows here that there's 170 that have been claimed, so you don't want to buy those if you're going to be putting together this collection. And there's 329 unclaimed, which you do want to buy. And then it just shows that there's 499 in total available. So we are going to filter unclaimed World Cup. We can filter from the price low to high. And now, here we are. So we have Uruguay, Argentina, and it shows this one's listed in wove, shows the vet price. You can buy in either or, and it will make the swap for you on their end. Let's click on this bad boy right there. In the properties here, you can see the daily generation, the country, the number, the collector set. You can see that it is unclaimed for the whale, unclaimed for the World Cup, and that would be the only two that it is good for. This one doesn't fit into the flower set or anything else, so that would be that. If you wanted to get a different set, reset this filter, and then let's look into the Olympic set. Unclaimed. Apply. And then if you wanted to just buy a special card and not actually make the collection, Genesis Special, filter from price low to high. A lot of OGs on there. So there's some different ones, trophies. The OGs drop to minters, but they do not generate, but they do come in for staking. So we'll get into that here. Okay, now we get into some of the gold, platinum. So if we wanted a gold, the floor price is 7,000 VET. Platinum, 139,000 Wove. X node, 20,000 VET. World Cup, 23,000. Olympic, 37.5. And they just go up from there. Africa, 155,000. Moon, 150,000. It doesn't look like there's any whales for sale. If you're collecting Genesis cards, they have a new Genesis dashboard. Go up to the top, Genesis dashboard. It shows you how much unclaimed Wove you have right there, how much VET that is worth. It shows you your daily, monthly, and yearly generation, and then it shows you how you're doing in your collections. So Genesis, 0 out of 200, Moon set, 0 out of 3, Africa, Olympic, Flower, World Cup, Secret set. They keep track of it for you in here, which is really nice. And then it shows you over here your total number, and then your total number of special card. And then you can also stake your Genesis. So you want to stake your Wove, go up there, Wove stake. So there's different pools. The seashell pool, it shows total circulating supply of Wove, shows the amount staked and how much is in this liquidity pool. So for the seashell staking pool, you need 1 OG and 3 Genesis. Well, little green check mark says that I have an OG but no Genesis, so obviously I can't stake right now. Total staked, there is 14 million Wove, estimated APY 8.47%, and when it expires. And then there is the Dolphin staking pool, which requires obviously more. 2 OGs, 10 Genesis, 2 gold, 1 platinum, 1 X node. And then the Shark, which looks like is not open right now. Now that there is manual staking for your Genesis cards, any Genesis that are not staked, daily generation does not go out into circulation. Also limits the supply. So in the month of September, there were 650,000 Wove token unstaked that will never go to anybody because it never got put out into circulation. About 70% was staked in September. And out of the special cards, there's a total of 1,390 special cards. Only 870 were staked in September, leaving 580 unstaked. So that is a lot of Wove token left on the table, which, as we know, can be used to buy and sell and everything else on the marketplace. Go back to the Discord. It shows here different stats in our Discord, but you can always look at the Genesis floor price in here. If you don't want to get onto the marketplace, you can see the floor price in Wove and in VET. You can see the value of Wove to VET at any given time. And then if you get into announcements, here they have the most recent one from what they're doing right now. So we're happy to announce the third Genesis burn event is officially complete. 40 Genesis cards have been burned, allocating the funds collected through Genesis and special royalties, plus the 0.5% marketplace fees, resulting in a reduction in the next 9-year generation of 1.3 million Wove. So obviously if they burn them today, they can't generate for the next 9 years, thus eliminating a lot of Wove. Taking into account the prior burn events, the total of cards burned to date is 104, for a total of 3,382,400 Wove token cut off the overall generation. The new Genesis collection total supply sits now at 9,896. So there's some stats that we just went over. They got the October numbers up right now. Out of the 1,398 special cards, 817 are currently staked. Estimated Wove generation reduction from unstaked Genesis special in October so far is 1,234,200 Wove. The total estimation of Wove token projected to be cut off from the Genesis and special Wove generation in October is 1.8 million and some change. So they're going to be also burning some Wove token. If you own Genesis and you want to cast your vote and you register your address under World of V, register address. A good place to go is pinned messages. So you can see type !register plus your wallet address. The bot will automatically assign you the Wove Genesis holder role if you hold at least 3 Wove Genesis cards. That'll give you access to the special giveaway channel. We'll also give you the different roles that you are entitled to. That is what we have today. Hope you found this video beneficial. Thank you for watching and good luck with your Genesis collection. Tricky Boom over and out.